So this is Michelle, and this is the Next on a Standard podcast, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to talk about today, but the opportunity came to me. Well, my boyfriend signed me up for a fitness challenge this weekend, and not just any fitness challenge. It wasn't just like Pilates or something normal. It was a fitness challenge run by an ex-Marine Raider. Yeah, exactly my thoughts when he told me. After he told me, I gotta be honest, I stalked the guy on social media trying to figure out what the heck this challenge was gonna involve, to determine whether or not I would be able to go, because I wasn't really sure what I was capable of doing. And to me, I pictured this room filled with all military guys doing assault bikes and doing these crazy workouts that this 5 foot nada girl who once dealt with anorexia could not do. And yeah, it was an experience. A few days before we went, we got an email from him, and he was like, okay, guys, make sure you hydrate and make sure you bring your 20-pound wrecking bags. And I was reading this and thinking to myself, oh my God, this is gonna be tough. Should I back out or should I go? And at that point, I was just screw it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I feel like in life, sometimes you have to do things with fear and doing it heart racing and all, and tackling uncertainties, just knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. So with that being said, I showed up at the event, and just imagine this. This is the funny part of it all. So I'm 5 foot nada. So I walk into this room, 5 foot nada girl with hot pink nude and running shoes, and I look around, and I swear there were 8 to 10 guys, ripped dudes, not just guys, ripped dudes that looked like they were from the military. And I was just looking around, and then I looked at Ryan, and I was like, oh my God, what did you sign me up for? I told you this was gonna happen. I don't know if I should be here. And I could have left. I feel like a lot of people would have just left. And I decided to say, screw it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have fun with it. I don't know what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of, but I'll do my best, and I'll find ways to laugh at myself and just be, I don't know, just be myself and just have fun. So stayed, and the first exercise, of course, was sprints, and this girl does not sprint at all, and I think that was so anxiety provoking for me. And I waited until the last person, and I was just thinking to myself, I'm somebody that still struggles with anxiety at times, and for these kinds of events, heck yes, I'm anxious. So I was thinking to myself in my head, I'm oh my God, just don't fall on your face. What if you pass out? All this weird stuff that will never happen. And I ended up sprinting, and I didn't do so bad for having anxiety and just being a woman, I guess. And then we did burpees, and I did pretty awesome. I started feeling more confident, more comfortable. And I think throughout the day, as we started doing group exercises with 100-meter sprints repeated several times, pull-ups repeated several times, rucks with teams, I felt more confident and more comfortable. It was pretty awesome being somebody who was once inpatient for anorexia and on fall risk, where her body was failing her, to be doing all these things with these ripped dudes that can definitely lift ridiculous amounts of weight. It's just kind of crazy. To me, it's just mind boggling. How did I get here? And yeah, I think I just wanted to share this experience, just to share a few different thoughts about it. First of all, for the people with anxiety, I feel like there was a time in my life where I thought, it was why me? Why do I have to deal with this? Why is it easier for everyone else? Why can these people go to events and enjoy it? I feel like I go and I stress out and I'm anxious and all this other stuff. And I feel for the longest time, I would let my anxiety control my life. And I feel like a major part in kind of getting through the anxiety is accepting that it's there, and accepting the thoughts that you have, and also realizing that it's there for a reason. Like, it's there because you went through trauma. Like, there's countless reasons of why it's there. Anxiety is meant to keep the body safe. So I think acceptance is so important, and I feel like that really helped me. And I feel like another thing that helped me is just kind of realizing that a lot of times there's a lot of people that are anxious, and you can't really tell if they're anxious or not. Like, it's an invisible, I guess, like illness or whatever you want to call it, that like goes unseen. Like, you don't know like how many people in the room are struggling with you, and you're not alone. I think the next thing that really helped me was just saying, screw it, this is the life that I want to live, and this is the life that I'm living now. If I don't do X, Y, Z because of my anxiety, I'm going to be stuck in the same spot. If I do X, Y, Z, and even if it doesn't work out, like, whatever, it was an experience, and at least it's a chance to do better and to get the life that you really want. So that's one of the reasons that I shared this little story of mine. And two, it's just that you guys are more capable than you think you are. I feel like so many times in life we hold ourselves back, and I feel like being in the right environment where people are really cheering you on makes all the difference. Oftentimes the environment that you survived in, like, it's not the same as the one that you will thrive in, and there's a reason for that saying. And three, just wanted to share that there are a lot of awesome people out there that are wanting you to win. Like, I feel like going through what I went through, like, it took me a really long time to realize this and recognize this, but you are never alone. And I feel like one of the things that will really catapult you to the next level is just getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. And the only way to really do that sometimes is by having the right support system that really pushes you out of your comfort zone. So with that being said, just a short little episode today based on my own experience of working out with all these ripped dudes at this fitness challenge this weekend. Those were my takeaways, and that's it.